Good day, everybody. We are on day 342. I'm trying to sneak up on the shrimp. They're really tough. I mean, they must have really great vision, because as soon as I stick my head over most of the time, they see me and they just move right to the other edge of the wood where you can't see them. I caught them on my story yesterday, though. I caught the crab. You go to my Instagram page, you can see the crab and the algae eater, the shrimp. I caught all those on camera yesterday and put them on my storyline. This should still be there today, but I'm trying to catch them on video, but it's tough. They're elusive. As far as the plants go, we are looking good. I know yesterday I said I was going to flip to flower, and I've decided to go another 3 or 4 days. I'm trying to let these divine pine get a little bit bigger, because I really want those to do well. The Jolly Pond, we're going to have to, we're going to cut some of these out. We can only have so many flowering plants, so we're going to have to cut a few of these out. Look at the size of the leaf on this Jolly Pond. I thinned out a couple of the fingers, so I just took a finger here and I took a finger there, because it was covering up this branch here, and I want this branch to get as much light as possible. So I just took a finger. And if you want to take a finger, something like this, that's what I do. You don't have to do it. You can do it any way you want. But I like to allow light to get down in there. But I also want to keep most of my solar panels. So the solar panels are where it's pushing all those exudates and creating all that sugar and pushing it down into the soil and feeding your microbiology. So as many leaves as we can have on the plant during this stage, I believe, the better. But I also I don't want one particular leaf to be covering up all these leaves. So I want all this mass to be getting light, but also having these big old fan leaves also catch that light. So instead of just removing the whole fan leaf, I'll just take a finger. It's just a little trick. Easy. It's easy on the plant. It doesn't slow it down. It heals up literally overnight. Look at that black soldier fly. That's the only plant with leaf damage. It's weird. It's almost like it's this leaf here and that leaf there. Only two. Don't quite understand that, but it's nature. So I thinned these out a little bit yesterday. You can see how these big old fan leaves are covering up. So what I'm going to do is just take a finger. Now we've got a light hole. We can spread this big old fan leaf out a little bit and allow that light to penetrate. Do the same with this one here. Just open her up a little bit. You'll get a much bushier plant this way. I've noticed that, especially if you take these top ones that are really blocking the lower levels there, if you just spread them out just like that a little bit, that extra light hole, you'd be amazed at how the lower branches shoot up twice as fast. And you'll get a lot more growth out of your lower branches without having to put a light bar up underneath of there. I know that's the big thing right now, and probably a great idea. I can't see why it would hurt. I wouldn't do it in this type of system because this is an all-natural system, and I'm running this as it would be outdoors. I'm trying to mimic nature as close as possible. Of course, the lights, you know, they don't mimic the sun, but you know, we do the best we can with what we got. Take this one right here too. And like I said, we're going to have to take a couple of these out. And we're going to probably remove a couple of these. We're just going to pick the best ones. Black soldier fly moved over here. Oh, that's a different one. There's a bunch of them in here. So we've got the worm bed working over here. We've got IMO 3 in this bag. It's IMO working over here. My elephant ears growing like crazy. Got our cover crops growing up nice everywhere. Got some cilantro. I think this is what is it, cilantro? Cilantro there? Yeah, I think that's cilantro. I'll take a little piece off. Yep. Woo! That's cilantro. Got Marco's Divine Pine over here, and that is just, I plucked a finger off of that the other day and crushed it up in my hand, and it just smelled like a Christmas tree. And this one here was the runt. I didn't think that was going to make it. It's crazy. That's what I wanted to show you. Look at the leaf. Look at the leaves on this thing. It's got 3 leaves growing off of one branch. See that? It's crazy. Never seen that before. Look at that. 3 leaves off of one spot. And that one, I hope it's a female, because they just smell divine. I mean, it says divine pine. I mean, it's divine. And then the Cherry Grandes are blowing up. You pluck one of those, and it's got a very strong aroma of, I would say, like a black cherry almost, like a really deep, rich, floral cherry almost. And then these are the Blue Ridge. This, let's see. Break this up. This almost has like a earthy tobacco almost. I don't know why I just hinted tobacco. I don't smoke, but very earthy. Very sticky. Holy cow. Oh wow, yeah, that's nice. I like that. These Jolly Ponds are amazing. It's very Afghani. If you know anything about Afghanistan or Afghani plants, they're just very rich and strong aroma. on the Afghans. As far as the creek system, the creek is doing well. I've just been plucking out algae every now and then and building it up. I'm going to be taking it and fermenting some of it. I've got a nice little pile of it right there. This is what I've been building up with the algae. Now, is that mycelium? Look at that. It looks like mycelium. An isopod. That's a good sign. Just having it sit right here on that rock right there. And I'll take it and, well, I don't know, after seeing that mycelium just growing on it, I might just stick it down in some rice and put it in an IMO container. See what happens. You see Marco's IMO bag here. I set it in here over top some rabbit poo. And the rabbit poo is just getting devoured. The lactic acid bacteria breaking that rabbit poo down. I set some leaves on it, and then I set Marco's IMO3 bag on it, and it will break down super fast. I haven't had any leaks. We've actually got spiders growing in the hole now, or setting up webs in the hole, so that's good. The lily pad is coming on up. Like I said, I have seen the crab. I saw the shrimp. They're all living. They're just, when I stick my head over this thing, they see me. The water quality is really getting good. It's been a month now. There's a shrimp. See ya. Still alive. They said you'd die, but I knew you wouldn't. Got some really good looking algae over here. Dripping off that rock face there. That's what we want. We want that oxygenization of the water. You can watch bubbles pretty much float all the way down. Well, that's today's walk around. I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.